Am I the a-hole for installing a camera in my room to see if my mom is lying to me? I, 19M, and my mom, 49F, have had numerous fights over the past few weeks, most of which have been about the same topic, her going into my room and looking around without me knowing. Basically, every time I would leave the house for work or anything else, I would always leave my door fully closed, but I would come back to it open. Also, I was incredibly positive that certain things had been moved around or were just straight up gone. So naturally, I would ask my mom if she had gone into my room. She would always say no. Now, maybe the first couple of times I could play it off as me forgetting to close my bedroom door. But once it started happening multiple times a week, I knew that was not the case. So yesterday, I went out and bought one of those Bluetooth surveillance cameras. At this point, I was positive she was going into my room behind my back and then lying about it. I just wanted proof, because I knew this would continue happening otherwise. This morning, before I left for work, I made sure the camera was working, closed my bedroom door completely, and then headed out. Around midday, I got a notification on my phone that the camera had detected motion. So I pulled it up to view the recording. Wouldn't you know it, there was my mom going through my drawers, closet, and desk. She was even grabbing certain things and tossing them out into the hallway. I closed the video feed, absolutely seething, making sure I saved it first, and planned to confront her the moment my shift was over. When I got home, I immediately asked her if she had gone into my room. She said no. I responded by pulling up the video and holding my phone in front of her so she could see it. Instead of apologizing, she exploded. She screamed at me for installing a camera in her house without her permission. I responded by demanding an explanation for her going into my room. She insisted that she had a right to because she was my mother. She then began questioning certain things in my room, to which I said it was none of her business. At that point, I was done. I stormed off and went to my room. Within the hour, my phone started blowing up with messages from family members, all siding with my mom and telling me I was insane for putting up a camera. I kid you not, the entire family is on my mom's side except for my dad. Unfortunately, my dad cannot stop this himself, as my parents split up a year ago and he is not allowed in my mom's house. I swear I'm doing nothing wrong here. It is my only space in the house where I keep my things, relax, and do my own stuff. Or am I just completely out of my mind? Extra information, I have never stolen anything, not from stores or other family members. I have never had a history of drugs, smoking, or vaping. The things I saw from the video of her taking from my room were a notebook, a pair of sneakers from my collection, a few pairs of my pants, some plastic clothes hangers, my second bedside lamp, and old paychecks from my work. I also do not pay rent. Update, over the course of the week, I'm going to start moving things to my dad's place. I am also not telling my mom about it until everything is gone. I appreciate all of you for making me realize my mom was overstepping a lot. Update 2, I did what many of you suggested and checked my credit to make sure no money had magically disappeared. I am pleased to see that nothing was missing, but that still did not stop me from locking it. As far as I know, she does not have any information related to it, since the pay stubs do not actually have my card number or any account information on them, just the amount of money I was paid over a certain period. Again, thank you to all of you who replied. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. Update 3, I moved my first couple of things over to my dad's place. Luckily, my mom was not home when I did it, so it was really easy. I will continue doing this throughout the week. Update 4, I can no longer view the video feed from the camera. I just get an unable to connect pop-up. I do not think I need to be Sherlock Holmes to figure this one out, although I will not know for sure until I go back tomorrow to grab more stuff. The camera was still in its normal spot earlier today when I went to pick up some things. Update 5, sorry for the long wait for the next update. I wanted to stay away from the post for a bit just to clear my head. I have moved a lot more things over to my dad's place. I have also decided that I am not going to move everything. Some things just are not worth moving. My dad said he would help me buy some of the things I leave behind. Oh yeah, and the camera is gone. Not in the trash, it has straight up disappeared. I will just let all of your thoughts run wild with that one. I will only update one last time, which will be when I am officially at my dad's place. Again, I greatly appreciate every single one of your supportive comments. Final update, I am at my dad's place now, y'all. I actually moved a week ago, I just did not get around to updating this post. My mom has tried to call me around 3 times a day, but I always decline the calls. I am positive she is going to try to play the victim and somehow blame me for all of this, since she has done that before over other things. But yeah, I feel so much better at my dad's place. The room there actually has a lock on it, so I do not even have to worry about privacy. Not that I do not trust my dad, because I absolutely do. Again, all of your support over these past few weeks has been greatly appreciated. I wish I could give all of you a big hug right now, lol, but this is the last you will hear from me on this post. Take care, everybody.